I'm back so soon. Yeah, because actually, I do work on my game at almost every day. I just, don't always stream it, which the whole point of me streaming it really is to record my progress and document my progress so that, I don't know, if I forget something, I can look back at the videos and stuff. So, anyhow, I wanted to work on the rarities of the cards. I really did complete it for Rift 1 right here. All of this. So it normally looked like this. Okay, this little tiny thing. So all of them, it's working. But this code, all of this code right here, that is only for the most common rare. So there's only three rarities. There's the let me see if I can show you. So there's only epic rarity, legendary. Let me open it. There's epic right here, legendaries that looks like this, and then the rares. The rares are the most common ones, and those are the default ones. So that's what this code is. That's it. This code right here, these blueprint nodes, are what determines only the rare cards, not the let me see, where did I put the logic? Oh, it used to be in here. It's not in here anymore. But there used to be logic right here that I moved that would determine the rarity of the card, whether it's rare, very common, or epic, which is really, really rare, or legendary, which is extremely rare. It's supposed to be non existent, but they do exist. But like, they'll almost never drop. Okay, so I moved that code right here. Right here. Somewhere. Where is it? Right, yeah, right here. So pretty much it's just saying between 0 and 1, if it is greater than 0.999, that is a legendary, okay? But if it's not, okay, if it's not greater than 0.991, but it is still greater than zero point 0.9, I mean 0.999, but if it's still greater than zero point 0.9, then that's an epic. And then everything else, if that's false, then everything else is just rare. So everything below 90%, which is like 90% of the time, you're always going to get a rare card, which is the most common. And so I have to create all this different type of logic just to do that. And I had to create a legendary cosmic card for it, and an epic cosmic card to spawn, and then this is just the regular cosmic card, which is a rare. So I just have to, unfortunately, the way that the rifts work, because they have different pivot points on their floor locations, I cannot just copy and paste most of it. I have to, only some of it. So I'm just going to do that. Let me see. I'm just going to copy. So I already created a rarity weight. So make sure you do that first, or I do that, because it's using this rarity weight variable. So let me do that, and I will copy this and see. Hopefully, oh, coughing. I don't know why. I'm still sick. I got better, and then it got cold here, and then I got sick again. Like, what the hell? I mean, not, I didn't, I'm not sick, but I feel like I'm starting to get sick again. So, oh, You see, just get this and just duplicate, not duplicate, copy. Duplicate is if you're gonna work within the same blueprint, but copy if you're going to other blueprints. So let me paste it here. Oh, there it is. Took forever. Let me move it just like that over here. Let me see. I guess I can use this one. So alright, what can I keep? What can I remove? Don't need this one. So this I think I need to, because again the riffs each have their own different pivot points. So this is the culprit here. It determines whether you add or subtract the location so that it matches the pivot points. But let me see. This is for the first rift, but these are the numbers I need for this rift, which is add negative 250, add 250, add 250. Add negative 250, add 2. Oh, it's okay. It's the same. So I guess I'll just keep this whole thing. Make sure the occupied are random stream. Alright. Card ID. Do I have a. Oh no, that's. I don't need a card ID here because it's coming from player controller. So pretty much I should be safe to delete this now. Player controller. Card data array is empty. Yeah, should be safe. Card rarity weight 0, because this one was always the rares, but I don't want this code anymore. I want this code, so now I get the rares or the epics or the legendaries. Let me make sure. Yeah, they're connected. Well, this better work. Not all of them will work though. I cannot just copy paste like this with all of the riffs. So let me go. Ugh. Go ahead and do this. There we go. And then compile and save. Hopefully this works. We shall see in a bit. Compile that. Oh, let me actually open the right map. I'm going to Gothic Dungeon. And then just rebuild everything. Save everything. And then we are good to test and see if let me look and see if all of these are correctly connected, or I don't know if they're correctly connected, at least connected in places they need to be connected, like oops, go back to here. Let me look at that again. I wonder if this shows. No, I guess it doesn't show. So I wanted to see if it shows the free asset packs for the month. But you could go to Window, Fab, and I think there was a way to see it from here, but you can't anymore. This is all the kind of free stuff in my library. Abandoned warehouse interior, nice. Imagine running around in that. Alright, don't need that. Okay, so let me just see. All of these are connected. Make sure this connects to 09909. Okay. Alright. So if a legendary ever drops, it should print what card that is in a sort of gold color. And if an epic drops, it will print it in this purple color. Let me see if I make that a bit lighter purple, like that. Not so dark, because I use the other purple for other things. So let me make this one distinct by making it a little bit lighter. Unfortunately, it's only for this map, not all maps. Alright, so... And then if it's a rare, of course, it's going to be blue or cyan. Alright, so... If it's a rare, it will spawn a regular cosmic card. Make sure the card face is there, the card ID, and the rarity weight. Oh my gosh, I can't say that. I should call it something else, like, I don't know, rare color, rarity color. Card face, card ID, card rarity. Yeah, I used to call it card, not used to, but I do call it card rarity. I don't know why I decided to name it rarity weight. I guess the AI chatbots at one point said to create a variable called rarity weight, but and it just stuck, and I just used it instead of changing it back to card rarity. In fact, I could probably just do that, change it to card rarity, but you just rename this rarity weight to card rarity, but that's fine. Because then it takes a million years to recompile everything. Alright, so this one is the legendary. Then it just shows on screen that this card, specific unique card, was created and placed into the 3D world. So that's what that print string is for. This print string is for telling me exactly what card and in what color its rarity. Whether it's blue for rare, purple for epic, or gold for legendary. But this one only just tells me that a card actor has been placed in the world. A very specific card actor. Alright, so hopefully this is good. I don't see anything disconnected whenever I copy and pasted, so should be good to go. Let me test this out. Just build everything. It's fast enough. And then go ahead and test it. Alright. So the thing is... Oh, it's right there up in the left. Okay, so... 32. Card 32, Page of Ignis. Rare. Card 44, 9 of Aqua. Card 38, 3 of Aqua. Card 60, Page of Aria. Card 46, Page of Aqua. And card 57, 8 of Aria. Cool. Okay, but that's just for the rares, because the rares, again, are supposed to be, like, extremely common. So let's just keep exiting and entering, exiting and entering, exiting and entering over and over until we can see different rarities and stuff like that. Okay. Right. Oh, there we go. There's one epic. And it's in the right color. So let's see. There we go. There it spawns into the world. Let's see it. Nice. Has the purple framing and the purple side, and it has its own epic back card back, as opposed to say like these these common rares. They have the cyan edges with the cyan or blue frames, and this image as a card back, as a rare card back. Alright, so this is the, I need to fix, I still forget, I need to fix the padding. You see the padding? The image supposed to fit the whole entire card. So it matches up with the, the rarity edges. So this is the Queen of Terra. And is this the Queen? Yeah, Queen of Terra. Okay. Alright, let's see. We got a 7 of Terra. Seven of Terra. Yes, it's purple. Purple, that's an epic with the epic card back. Nice. Alright. And then we got a regular card again with just the blue frame. Queen of Ignis. You see Queen of Ignis right here, card 34. With the cyan edges and the rare card back image. I'd have to change the numbers in order to test the, you know what? I guess I'll just do that right now. To test that legendary works. So I want to see if legendary works. Let's say bum bum bum. Just don't know how to do this. Oh my gosh, how do I? Okay, so if I guess I could say I only want to change numbers. I don't want to change the direction of the sign of the operator, or I don't want to change any connections here. I only want to change the numbers. So if this number, so I can say 50% will be legendary. Whoops, not 5, 0.5. If greater than 50, then it's legend. Less than 50, less than 0.1, everything else is epic, and then everything else, which is hardly anything, is the rares, because we already seen a lot of rares. The rares work, we know it for sure. So hopefully this way, I think it will show me 50% of the time legendary cards, and the other 50% of the time epic cards. So let's see if that works. Um, but then less than that is going to be rare, the rare cards, which we already know works, so we don't need to see it at all, ever, in this test. We go ahead and just rebuild anyways. That's so fast. And test. Okay, at least they show the colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me see. We got an epic, 2 epics, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 legendaries. So let's see how they look. They look correct. We got the purple edges, the correct card back, and the correct color frame, which is purple. Let me see what this one looks like. Correct card back. We got the 10 of aqua. So let's see what the legendaries look like now. Nice. We got the legendary card back, legendary card frame, the legendary edge color, and the legendary background with the public domain artwork in the foreground. And it's the 8 of aqua. It's correct. 8 of aqua. Let's see. Okay, so it works. The legendary works. I mean, I don't need to do 1,000 of these tests. Maybe I do, but I don't know. Maybe I made a typo somewhere. I don't know. But I just pretty much copy and pasted. So, let's see. This is the lovers. We got the gold frame, the gold edge, and the golden card back. So that's all legendary. Oh, they're in the same room. I didn't realize it. No, this is a different card, though. This is the Page of Aria. So, the Page of Aria, he holds the sword. Page of Aria here. The lovers here. 3 of aqua here. And the 8 of aqua here. Okay, got it. Be right back. Okay, so that works. I'll just put the numbers back. 0.999 and 0.9. So this way it makes legendaries extremely rare. And the epic's not so common. And everything else on the false here, which is the rares, very common. I think that, yeah. So let me go ahead and copy this one. Paste it now. We move over to the next rift here. Let me see if I can move this out of the way, maybe. Dun, dun, dun. Move faster, like that. Like that, and like this. Like that, and Okay, that's good. Alright, so now I got all the space to paste. There it is. Alright. So this we connect to the get node and the cast to BP player controller there. Down here. Okay. This goes to the get node. And this goes to cast to BP controller here. Let's delete this one. It's the same exact thing. Alright. Alright, so these are all connected. They look decent. Now, this could be a problem, especially with this riff. I hate it. It's a very difficult riff to. Everything's all messed up on this riff. Let me see what the. Dun dun dun. Let me see what the numbers are. To see if they match or what. Plus negative 250, plus 250, and plus 2. What? Well, they better work then. If, plus negative 250, plus 250, and plus 250. Okay. I guess I don't change them here. I guess I change them in the actual, this code. The beautiful creature and the ugly beast code. Like right here, right before they get added to the occupied R. I guess let me see. I guess I change them with these nodes here. I don't know. There's some others like this here. Plus 1, negative 125, plus 250, plus 250 here. Yes, I guess that's where it's done. I need to find a better way because they still bug out sometimes. Just because the pivot points of the floors in this rift are very different from the other pivot points. And so it causes the cards to spawn inside of the wall or inside of the doorway instead of smack dab in the middle of the room where I want it to be. So it messes with the pivot points, messes with that, and that's the whole reason why I have these, is to adjust each of the different riffs to sort of match each other. But anyways, apparently I'm keeping these numbers, plus negative 250, plus 250, and plus 250. Plus negative 250, plus 250, and plus 250. And I'm not going to change it, so, oh well. We'll see. I'm going to test it right now. As soon as I compile, I connect everything and compile everything. And see how it all works out, if it works out at all. do, do, do. All right, compiling. We will compile. It's compiled. Now I can save. Let me just look at the rarities real quick. 0.999, and 0.9. Okay, and then everything else on the false is rares. Okay, so that's it for that then. Then we're not on the correct rift. We gotta go to the correct rift. There we go. And just build everything, all the levels, including all these others. It's pretty fast. Okay. Alright, so I got the rarities back to being rares and not epics and legendaries. See, cancel, run a new one. King of Aria, 5 of Aria. There's one epic. Let's see it. So here's... Okay, we know the legendaries work. I mean, the rares work, not legendaries. Let's look the card backs. No, let's look at the... Okay. So we got the epic card back. We got the purple edge. And then we got the purple frame. And that's what makes this epic card. Ace of Aria. Ace of Aria. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is going to be a very quick stream. It's going to be a very short video so that I at least document my progress. Okay, and... Okay, so maybe Proc Halls 4 is the culprit. Let's see. Copy. Once again, let me move these out of the way. Just move these down. Keep going, keep going. Move these down here. And then move these down there. Alright, that should be good. I should have space. Okay, here we go. Move it back up around here. I will use this one since it's already connected. Just connect it to this get node and the player controller. So this get node goes here. Oops. Get node goes here. And the player controller goes here. We don't need this one. And is everything connected? Yeah, it's still connected. Everything's still connected. 0.9, 0.999. Okay. Oh, alright, so let me see. Yeah, it's still the same. Plus negative 250, plus 250, and plus 250. I guess I change it somewhere else in the plus 250, 250, and 250. Alright. That was easier than I thought. I'm already done with the stream. Done documenting this. Well, I first gotta test this. Make sure it's all the way down here. And this allows me to move everything all at once when I have it. Alright, so let me go ahead and compile that. and then test it, and hopefully it's so with the rarities, that's just um, for the in-game mechanics to when they spawn in the world. That's just to have have them spawn in the world so that the seeker can find them and pick them up and escape. I haven't added any code yet for the rare or the cards that you will be able to keep. Okay, so just because you find these 3 cards to escape doesn't mean you get to keep them. You don't keep those. This is different logic. This here is just the logic to escape the rifts. There will be different. They're going to be the same exact cards, but it will be different logic. Where if, it might not even be in game. It might be after you win. After you win, you might get a chance to randomly win a card. Okay. And eventually you'll be able to build up your own 78 cards and unlock certain things. Like true escape. Okay, so let's test this. I don't know, did I? 40.99 to that. Okay, save it. Make sure we go to the correct rift. This is the rift. So almost everything else I've already retro texture prepped them. This is the only one so far that I did not. It just looks too good. Like, you can kind of see this here is messed up a little. That's because that's the only one that I changed. But everything else, like the wallpaper, looks really nice and high quality. You know, and the floors and the ceiling. But just this little sort of trim area, you can see it's kind of a little bit blurry than everything else because I reduced it to 1024 maximum texture size. So originally they're 2K by 2K, which is unnecessary for my game. I'm not trying to make a AAA game here. F minus is fine for me. I can just, so long as it runs on my old backup system and everybody else's system who has an old system. Alright, so let me see. I gotta test it, but in order to do that, I want to delete this and just build everything, rebuild everything, because it's pretty fast for me. Maybe in the future, if I add more stuff, it won't be as fast, but for now it is. So I'm just going to rebuild everything, playtest it. Oh, right away we got an epic. Let's see. Move down. So of course we know the rares work perfectly fine. We got the 5 of Aria. We got the Hermit. We got the Death and Rebirth. We got this 3 of Terra. And we got the, what is that, 9 of Aqua? Yeah. And then what is the epic? Does it look correct? The epic is the Hierophant. And has the purple frames with the purple edge and the epic card back. So yeah, it works nicely. So wheat. I wonder if I should give it its own sparkly effects instead of this golden sparkles. Maybe give it like a purple sparkles, and then for the rare, give it like a blue sparkles. And for the legendary, give it golden sparkles. Well, anyways. So it seems like it works. Let me try it again. No epics, no legendaries. All rares. Which is how I want it to be, actually. Just, mainly just, that's it. Okay, and there's one One epic. Let me see. It's the 5 of Arya. Yeah, 5 of Arya. Oops, get this door out of the way. Get the purple edge and the epic background. I mean, card back. We get Justice card. Yeah, Justice card. Purple edge and the epic card back. Nice. Ooh, this one got two epics. Right now I don't have any game mechanics to... depends on what cards you pick up to escape with will determine how much rem you get. Remnants at the end. Okay, so this one is a correct epic background or card back with the epic edge, purple edge, and then the purple frame for epics, the High Priestess. The other one is the Corruptor. It's got the epic card back, purple edge, and the Corruptor with the purple frames. So, works nicely. Sweet! It took me a while, but I had to have long conversations with the AI chatbots to get this working. Alright, so... Actually, where are these cards? Because I have to test them. 3, there... Okay, there's, I don't know where, like 8th floor and 7th or 6th floor? Let me see. I have to go there. Should run through here. Maybe if I can find some cards on the way. But I need to go to the top. Hopefully I'm on the correct side to go. I don't know. Nothing in there. Darn it, I forgot to check the other side. Oh well, I just ran straight ahead because the hallway was just right there. But I will... This is not important right now. I'll find some other cards. Then we go up here. And you go all the way up. All the way, all the way, all the way. All the way up. Again, I think I'm just gonna block this off so that there's no doorway here. It's just a wall because there's nothing at all here. The monster doesn't go here. The seekers don't run there. So I'm just gonna remove that part of the rift. Alright, so we need to access the stairs. I don't know. Okay, so again, I'm going to try to... I don't want to put numbers on a Victorian wall. Maybe I'll put like certain statues that will denote this is the 6th floor. But another place, like obviously in the Gothic dungeon, I'm not going to be putting you are on floor 1 or floor 6. But in the derelict spaceship and the abandoned warehouse, of course I'm going to put numbers up there. So I'll find different ways to like put a statue or a house plant or something, or like columns, or I don't know, something to denote you're on a different level. So it could be up here. I don't know. Okay, here a chiming sound. Did I bypass it? It could be up above as well. or below. Alright, here's the epic. This is the corruptor. In the upper left, let's see, it should say the corruptor. If not, then I also need to fix that. Actually, it does say the corruptor. Cool. Alright, so... And I think the other one is... on the 8th floor. Let me see right now. I'm gonna bypass this floor and then go up to the 8th floor. Again, I'm gonna be putting number 8 up here. I'm just gonna put like the biggest statue means you're on the 8th floor or something. Or like 5 columns or a table with 2 statues. I don't know. Whatever it is. Okay, here we go. Right here. I'll come up with something. Maybe I can ask the AI chatbots. How did the Victorian architects back in the 1800s or 1700s, whatever they were from, denote what floor you were on? Sometimes a lot of places, like some of the big Victorian mansions, didn't even have floor, that you just simply had to count your count your floors. So you know where's my room. I know it's on the 8th floor, but I don't know which floor that is. I'd have to actually count it. See, the High Priestess. So if I pick this up, it better say the High Priestess in the upper left with the High Priestess image, icon image. Okay, it says High Priestess. So I know the icon is really tiny, but let me just see. I need to make sure. Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. So turns out not just the rares work, but the epics work. And let me change, where am I? Let me change the code again to test the legendaries. So 50% legendaries, 50% epics, and hardly any percent rares, because we know the rares work. We've been testing the rares for days now. Alright, so now we need to know if the legendaries work. Like if I can pick them up. Okay, we got that. Just rebuild everything. All levels. Even if I never changed anything on those other levels. Alright, let me go ahead and test. So we got more epics and legendaries, but let me test. Let me see. And that floor and that floor. Oh, they're spread out. Dang it. I need to test those though. I just need to. I just don't know the floor numbers. Yeah. I probably should write this now down on a note, sticky pad or something, a sticky note. And Bum, bum. Bra, 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 bra. Oh, I didn't know they had all this information on the side here. Rarity weight of 2 is legendary. DMI card face. My card face that was passed to it is 5 of Ignis. Alright, anyhow, so let me see if I can just click on it like this and count the floors. So it says this is the 4th floor. Okay, the 4th floor. And this is the... If this is 8... where am I? Okay, so if this is 8... And then this one, so 4th floor and 7th floor. So let's go check those out. I don't know which way. Should I go all the way down there or just go? Okay, so if this is 1st floor, then this is 1.5. This one is 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and then this one is 4. So let me look for... the card is in here somewhere. One of the legendaries anyways. I just need to know if it looks right and if I can pick it up. And not only that, oh here. So we got the correct card back. And the card edge is golden. As well as, what does it say? Strength. And the golden frame. Yes, so this is one of them. So if I pick this up, in the upper left corner, it should say strength. And it should show this image in black and white. So let's see. Yeah, it says strength. Nice. That works. And I was able to pick it up. Okay, so picking it up works. The logic for it is connected properly. So it tells the engine exactly what card was picked up, what card from the 3D world was picked up specifically. So if this was the 4th floor, I need to find the 7th floor. Alright, so I am on the 5th floor. Let me try something really quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, good. I don't want people jumping over that. Alright, that's high enough. The seeker can't jump over it. I don't want the seeker or the monster being able to jump over that. Those railings. Yeah. Okay, you can't jump over those. Okay. Okay, so if this is 5, this is deck 5. Means I need to take the stairs. 5.5, 6, 6.5, and 7. Alright, let's go in here. If we're gonna find that other legendary card. This is it? Yes. Nice. Got the gold edge, the gold frame, the gold background and the golden card back. So if we pick this up, it should say 5 of Ignis in the upper left, next to the strength card. Nice. And it has the correct icon as well. Okay. So everything works so far as I know. I haven't tested extensively, but I have tested the rares for months now, and they work fine. And the epics and the legendaries are using the same exact code. So if they just worked right now, most likely they should work. Period. So back to 09. And so everything should be going back to rares. And the legendaries and epics should be very extremely rare. So if I do that, test it real quick. There we go. We got all the rares now. Got 1 purple, 1 epic. Wow, this one map has 3 purples. That's supposed to be really extremely rare. They're only supposed to be like less than 10%, but there's already 3 dropping. Okay. There's 2. Okay, no epics. Still, I've never seen a legendary. I mean, granted, I did just get this rarity logic working. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Or, no. No. It was earlier today. It was yesterday. And when I was testing, I didn't see any legendaries drop then, and I'm not seeing any now, which is how exactly I want it. It was supposed to be it's supposed to be mythical, like a myth. Are legendaries even? Do legendaries even exist? And this is how I want it, where most of the time you'll only get rares, and very rarely you'll get some epics. Mostly rare. All rare. Mostly rare. Mostly rare. Mostly rare. Still no legendary. But we know it works because we changed the code. It's just very, very, very rare. To the point of non-existence. Alright, I'm done. Okay, so let me see, what else can I... Oh, I can actually playtest this now. I can like package this and playtest it on my own to see if it runs nicely. Before it had functionality, it was working, but it was very low performance. It was stuttering, it was choppy, it felt like stuff was loading in the background all the time. So I did all of that texture prep and converting my textures to power of 2, which helped a lot. Not only that, but I also changed it on this guy right here, the model. So his textures don't look so good in game, but it's not like you can see your texture anymore. But uh, turns out even his hair and eyebrows were 8K by 8K. No wonder my game was running so slowly. The backpack was the most highest detail at 8K for some reason. We never ever see the backpack. I guess you can remove the backpack and have it put into the world, which is eventually what I want to do, so that we can increase the backpack space. This jacket used to be more highly detailed leather. Like right now, it looks all blurry and stuff, which is fine because when we're running around, we really can't see it. Let me see. We can kind of sort of see it, but not in great detail anyways, so no need to have it at 8K by 8K resolution. Let's see if we crouch. Alright, so yeah, turns out the Seeker himself was like very, very high quality and was what was adding to the low frames per second and all that kind of stuff. Let me see. So it's at 70, 80, which at least 60 frames per second is good. Again, this is the riff that I didn't change yet. This is the last bit of textures that I didn't change because I like the wallpaper. Right now it's at 2K by 2K, which is unnecessary, but I like it. I like looking at it. Also, the floors don't need to be 2K by 2K. The ceiling, this trim here. No, I already changed this one. It's already 1024. And it looks decent still at 1024. So if I change the wallpaper, it should still look good. And hopefully the frames per second will go back up. Alright, so I guess that is it. Didn't really need to do too much. Oh, let me see if I can fix this really quick. Okay, so if I go into my the card master, this is all I have right now in there. Alright, back texture, face texture, edge color. Apparently I don't need these, but I mean, I'll just leave them there for now. And of course, this material function is what makes the cards bounce up and down. So what I wanted to do was I need to, let me see. You see how this black padding, I need to get rid of that. And I already had a conversation with the AI chatbot, so let me see what they have to say. How I can fix this. Alright. Because your original art sizes varied slightly, so all of this artwork here, not the canvas size, which is 512 by 1024, which is a power of 2, which is what we want, but the actual original art itself, just this part, they were all different from each other. For example, let's say this one was 500 by 800, this one was 490 by 790, or something like that. So hopefully now this AI chatbot will help me fix this issue of all of this empty padding right here, so that in-game, whenever they spawn in-game in the rooms here, they will not show that, you know, that black padding around it. It will just show only the image. It will zoom the image out to fit to card, I guess you can say. You know, like fit to screen type of thing. This one should hopefully fit to card. So let's see what they have to say. Because your original art sizes varied slightly, 518 by 818 or 496 by 796, but are all now centered on a 512 by 1024 canvas, you have quote unquote dead space or padding. We fix this by zooming the UV coordinates in the master material, cosmic card underscore mat, which is what I'm in right now. Alright, so instead of perfectly calculating every single pixel for 78 different sizes, professionals use a scalar parameter to manually fine-tune the zoom until the black borders vanish. So open Cosmic, it's already open. Add a texture coordinate node. Texture coordinate node. Right? Add a subtract node and subtract node and connect the texture coordinate to I can't talk. Texture coordinate to it. You guys, I don't know how. Do you want me to connect it this? Okay, you cannot. So you have to do it this way then. This is the only way that I can think of. Alright, so use a value of 0.5. This moves the center of the texture to the middle so we can scale from the center. Okay. So whatever this coordinate index is minus the 0.5. I don't know. I don't feel like this is correct, but I'm just following what their instructions are, so maybe it'll work out in the end. Like I have to go through the entire instruction process first. So add a subtract node, did that. This moves the center of the texture to the middle so we can scale from the center. Add a multiply node. Multiply. Connect the subtract output to it. Like this. Right click and create a scalar parameter. Scalar parameter. Okay. Name it UV zoom. Okay. Set its default value to 0.9. This is very specific. Why? Then values lower than 1 zoom in. Values higher zoom out. Oh, I see. Okay. So I want to zoom in so that it makes the original artwork bigger so that it starts to close in on the card dimensions. Add an add node. Connect the multiply output and add 0.5 back to it. This restores the center position. Do I add this to the multiply? Because if you're multiplying by 1, it's exactly the same, whatever the size of the, you know. Okay, anyways, this restores the center position. Plug this final result into the UVS input of your texture sample parameter. Texture sample. Oh, that's this one here. Okay. UVS, like this. Okay. You can see the edges. So let me disconnect it. Yeah, you can see the edges didn't touch there's black there. Let me disconnect this for a bit so that stops spinning. Okay, and then when I connect this, now it seems to move the frame outward. So now I need the other way to make the bottom and the top stretch outward so that it fits it gets rid of the black padding. Okay, so the result, by changing the UV zoom number, you can stretch the art outward until the black borders are pushed off the edges of the card face. Hmm. Yikes. Alright. Apparently I didn't have a long enough conversation because that only fixed it on the sides, but now I need to fix it on the top and bottom. And I don't know how to do that. So, what to do? What to do? What to do? I have to converse some more with this AI chatbot. Because if I change this value, what will happen? If I change it from 0.9 to 0.5, ooh, it really zooms in. That I don't want. Okay. Kind of gets rid of it, but then it also gets rid of the frame on the side. Well, alright. I guess I could... Let's see what the other AI chatbot has to say. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. If I can find, because I conversed with them a lot, that I'd have to scroll up hundreds and hundreds of... Oh, here we go. Alright, so I've completed your instructions. How? Power 2. Okay. Let's see. You're down to 2 real production problems now. This is no longer conceptual architecture. This is polishing data flow correctness. Good. That means the system design is fundamentally sound. Let's solve both issues cleanly and in an industry standard way. Problem 1. Black borders, padding, incorrect aspect. What's actually happening? You converted everything to 512 by 1024. Good. But your original art wasn't perfectly proportional. When you resized or padded them, one of two things happened. The artwork was padded with empty pixels, like those black and... the black and transparent, or the UVs of the card mesh don't perfectly match the artwork's intended safe area. So now your material is sampling the entire 0 to 1 UV space, including padded areas. This is not a texture problem. This is a UV mapping texture coordinate scaling problem. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to follow whatever instructions you have. Industry standard fix. Do this in the master material. You do not need to re-edit every texture. You fix this once inside cosmic card underscore mat, which is what I'm in right now, using texture coordinate node, multiply for tiling, add for offset, or a simpler method using custom UV scale parameters. Step by step, fixing the cropping in Cosmo. Okay, in your master material, you should have something like texture sample parameter, face texture. Yes, that's this one here. Now we modify the UVs. Add these nodes. Texture coordinate. Let me, this was, what, this, whoops. What happened? Just because I broke this one breaks too? Oh, yeah, because I broke all the links. I don't need to break all the links, just this one. And let me move it to the side here and see what this other chatbot solution is. Put that in there. Okay, another texture coordinate. No, texture coordinate. Right? Multiply vector 2. This will scale the UVs. Multiply. Right? Add. This will offset. Right. Final UV setup should look like texture coordinate, multiply UV scale parameter, add UV offset parameter. How do I make this again? It's a scalar parameter, right? A scalar parameter. Alright, okay, anyways. Plug into UVs of texture sample, UVS of, so from here to here, and here to here, and then here to here. Almost pretty much the same. How do I offset? 0.5, I suppose. Yikes. I don't know. What did I just do? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't remember what the default number is. So, oh, it's a 1. Okay, so if that was 1. Yikes. Error. Only 8 texture coordinate sets can be used by this feature level. Currently using 11. How about 8? I think 8 will give an error. Yeah, so it's 0 to 7. Anyways, let me put it back to 0. Okay. You said you to create a place a node. Coordinate. vector 2. Is that right? No. I don't know. Is this what I'm looking for? Face UV scale constant to vector. Uh-oh. Face UV offset. Then what did they say? UV offset parameter. I don't even know if this is correct. Don't want this. This. What kind of parameters are there? Vector parameter, maybe? Convert to constant. Convert to parameter. What is this? Scalar parameter. Creating UV parameters is important to create. Now it becomes editable in material instances. That centers and crops it neat, cleanly. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know. Let me try it one more time. Constant to vector. This. Break that. 0, 9, 5, and 0, 9, 7. That's kind of weird. Constant to vector. Um, 0.25, 0.015. Okay, moved it down. I want this number smaller. And I need to move this over. Um, Moving it to the right. Okay. So moving that. So bum bum bum. Let me see. So make the X smaller to move it to the right. Yikes. No, I needed. Let's see, how does it look on here? Can't even see it. No. Move it to left makes it bigger. I mean, bigger number makes move to the left. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I don't know. Let's just try that. Um, and let's see. We needed that. Dun, dun. Right. We got one epic. Kind of. Oh no, it's messed up. See how the art down there. Okay, okay. Oh, also, I forgot to turn this back on. I guess I need to fit this into the actual. So let me see. Let me try this one. Let me get this and move it back. Centers that. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't want to use this one as much as I want to, because I don't know how to adjust the top and bottom. But with this one, this method, I can adjust the top and bottom with the Y coordinates. So this out of the way. That one cuts off the legs, so we want to adjust it in a way that it doesn't. So I guess what I did was too big. So let's go back. What were the numbers they said? 0015. 0015. Dun, dun, dun. See if I can use this exactly. Alright, so to scale it, we use multiply. So we change to multiply. And then to move it around, we use the add. So we change this one. So let's see. This one was at 097. Let's try 98. 0999. Oh no! Oops, that's 999. Oh, 0.999. I guess I go smaller. 0.89. Yeah, I think that might be it. 0.89, 0.79, and then I move it up. Let's try 35. Let's try 55. Let's try 95. Oh, okay, so it's moving up. 105. Alright, there we go. I think that's it. That's what I want. Alright, I'm going to leave. Let me see. I'm going to move this one a little bit. If I make this number bigger, it moves to the left. Let me see. Just definitely padding on the right side, so I'm going to move this back. Left side. Guess I gotta put it back to what I had it originally. Strangely enough, it doesn't seem like it's moving, so I'm just gonna stop right there. I'm gonna leave it like that. That looks good. Apply it and save it. I hope this works. What rift? I'm on this rift. Let's see. Alright. Save all. And just go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I know. That should work. Let me see. If I open this one, Cosmic, okay, and then this one, Cosmic Card Mat, yes, and this legendary one. Yeah, they all use this material, so they should all have this adjustment. Alright, so let's go ahead and test it. We got one epic, the lovers. Let's check it out. Right, we could just check out all of them actually. Darn it. Let me look on this side. So the sun. Okay, it looks good. I just forgot to put the bounce back on it, so I'm gonna do that later and check it again. Hello, come on. just check this last one. Nice. Alright, so let me stop. Reconnect the bounce to the world position offset. Apply. Save. See, because if I had the bounce connected, then it would be hard for me to check the sides and all that. So I had to disconnect it. Now I reconnected it. And so after compiling, it should work. Now it should get rid of the padding, plus put back the bounce. 3565. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got King of Aria. Let's just check them. Oh, I need to change the card backs as well. But the card faces look good. Yeah. Nice. Perfect. Alright. For the epics, nice. Looks nice as well. Alright, so now I just need the card backs. In order to do the card backs, I need to go to the actual cards again. Let's see what they are actually using as card backs for the material. Okay, so I open this material. No, I need the material, not the instance. Alright, so I will just, I guess copy and paste. Let me see if that will work. I don't know. So there's that. Let me get this card back. And then the legendary card back. Alright, let me just turn off the bounce for now. Please remember to put it back on later. This one, it's hard to tell because it looks the same. Alright. Because it's a dark color with the background, it matches, so it's hard to see the padding on the sides. Right. Dun, dun. Take this one. Copy. Paste. Alright, it stretched it already. Okay. Alright. Paste. Once I connect it, it should stretch it. Right. Apply. Paste. Nice. Apply. Paste. Okay. Put this back. Apply. Apply. Save. Apply. Save. Hey. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then apply. Save. Alright. So we got all those. Compile. Save. Compile. Save. Compile. And save. And this one doesn't need any more. We just oh, what the heck, we'll just compile and save it anyways. This is the card faces. These other three are the card backs. This is the rare, epic, legendary card backs, and then this is a card face. We don't need it for the side edges, because the whole thing is going to be that one color, either gold, purple, or cyan. Alright, so we go back here and just compile anyways. And then we save. And then we rebuild all. Alright, we can now test it and see. We got one epic, the Hermit. Let's look at all the cards. Yay! That's how the back should look like. The sides and the front. Nice. It could be better, but oh well. You're not really getting that close to like really see the sides and the back. Looks like they can have a little bit more, but I'll just leave it as is. That's already good. Nice. Okay, the Chariot. Let's see what the epic card looks like. Okay, there's still that padding. There's like a little bit black padding on the edges there. But what about these guys? There's a small black padding there. That's hard to... I mean, it's not too bad. Don't need it to be too perfect, so long as it's yeah, it's mostly unnoticeable. But I like it. It's finally back. I mean, the other method is I'd have to go into every single one of the textures. Not these textures. I'd have to go into every one of these textures in GIMP and resize all the images to actually no, I could do it in Image Magic, and it will get rid of these, and it will do it like in less than a minute. Then I'd have to re-import everything. Let me see, can I re-import from here? No. Interesting. Oh yeah, you should be able to. Let me see. Right here, re-import the texture from file. Okay, so maybe I'll do that next time on my own. But other than that, the cards, spawning the rarities as much as I want. I want the rares to be very, very common, the epics to be very rare, and the legendaries to be non-existent. So that works how I want, and I did get to fix the card art a bit and make it fit to the actual card canvas. So I am pretty much done for today. I wasn't expecting to be done so quickly. I don't know. I'll have to think of some other stuff to work on. Oh, I definitely have a lot of stuff to work on. Like, I'm going to have to texture prep these because they're all 2K by 2K. And to try to increase the frames per second, maybe if I change this to 1024 instead of 2K, maybe that will help increase the frames per second. But yeah, definitely done for now. Alright, so thank you guys for watching and hanging out, and I shall see you next time. Bye.